You're live. Finally, Bucky didn't butt in front of you. Hi, White Angel. No, she didn't. Okay, let me get this off the here. Doodly 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 doo. Where are you guys? Uh-oh. You know what? Where am I? There I am. Where's all my friends? Okay. I'm in the wrong thing. Doodly doodly doodly. I'm such a jerk, aren't I? Okay. Hello, Crafty Witch. How are you, Crafty Witch? Are you crafty? You should have been in our other live. Lil Lighty, how are you? Kevin Leonard, everybody's coming over. So, listen. We watched this today, and we talked a little bit about it in the true crime. And this lady she's accused of killing her 38-year-old husband with insulin. And there's text messages, which I showed you yesterday, where she was talking about the insulin. Today was an abbreviated day in court, day 3. And they had a friend. I told you it was like a bunch of Ponzi schemes. She's in federal prison because she pled guilty to the Ponzi schemes. Prosecution says that Natalie Cochran killed her husband with insulin because he was asking questions about where the money was going. Now, she had 11 investors that she was able to get $2.4 million from. 11. So, these people never, most of them never, that I've heard so far, have not seen a return of their money, okay? She instead bought one house, big house that they lived in. They had another house. They had a business. They also had, I believe it was an airplane hangar, like all kinds of things. Then the husband had what did he have? A battery. He ran some kind of lines or something, but they had a construction worker that worked for them. And they had him on the stand today, and they said, they first asked him, like, when you got a call from Natalie that Mike fell in the kitchen, because, see, there's a picture that was shown, and it's Mike all crumpled up in the corner of the kitchen. And he was found there. So, she needed someone to pick him up. He was a bigger guy, over 200 pounds. Not heavy. He was in good shape, very good shape. He took a lot of supplements. But he started complaining that he was feeling dizzy, lightheaded maybe. And he told this construction worker that he felt like someone he might have been poisoned. He feels like, oh gosh, it feels like somebody poisoned me. And, well, now the wife is accused of giving him this insulin, which lowered his blood sugar so drastically it put him in a coma. And then she had him on the couch, on the porch, and he was like not even really conscious, right? And everybody was telling the wife, he's got to go to the hospital. He has to go to the hospital. And it wasn't until one of the other friends said, he's going to go to the hospital. I'm going to facilitate this. By the time he got to the hospital, he was in bad shape. And he was transferred to hospice, and he died. And the hospice nurse said, he was his body looked incredible. So, it wasn't somebody that is wasting away and, hey, Rosalita, wasting away or anything. No. He was, in good shape. So now when they were researching about the Ponzi scheme, they wanted to exhume her husband. They had already charged her with the murder, but then they said, well, wait, we're going to withdraw that, exhume the body, and then they re-indicted her. So now she's facing these murder charges. And today, besides that construction worker that, said he was a friend of Mike's and didn't give a whole lot of information, just about how he wasn't feeling well. And then they had this other guy come on and just go, he ad nauseum explained like all this stuff about insulin, more than you would ever know, and the redirect and everything on it was crazy. So let's go through, and then they ended early for today, and there's no court on Monday because it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, but the judge said he hates having holidays in the middle of trials because it's a lot of time for jurors to misbehave, he said. I think he used the term misbehave. And, look at things that are on, and that the trial's being streamed and people can talk about it and you're not supposed to, and yada, 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 yada. So let me get this here. Here's a picture. I'm trying to get this picture of the couple before. I'm trying to see. I don't know how old their children are. So that is them. I'm just amazed at how different she looks right now. And an FBI chemist who tested a vial found, that's the other person that testified, in the accused murderer Natalie Cochran's refrigerator after the death of her husband, testified that what was in the vial was consistent with human insulin. Now remember, the wife was a pharmacist. Prosecution, like I told you, their theory is that she killed him because he started asking questions about this Ponzi scheme. The FBI chemist Joseph Stevens talked about State's Exhibit 15 and said the liquid is consistent with containing human insulin. The vial was recovered months after Michael Cochran's death, and neither Michael nor Natalie were diabetic. Then there was the cross-examination, and Stevens was asked to explain what consistent with means, and this went on forever. It is the predefined highest level of association that we have in the standard operating procedure, is the direct quote from Stevens. And he also said that his testing only concentrated what was left in the vial, not what it may have been used for. And he said, and I quote, "My analysis would not link insulin to any incident. It only tests the content of the vial. In other words, I don't know that any alleged activities happened out of this vial." Okay, and then the contractor, he was the only other witness, and I told you basically what there is about that with him. There really wasn't a lot other than that they went there and they kind of helped him to the couch. The contractor said that one of them, the other guy, did like a sternum rub and said that he moaned a little bit, but that should have taken him right out of that, and it didn't work. So I don't know, how many of you are following this trial. Let me see here. Hello, A Heart Made Wise. Is anybody who's following this trial? If you're following this trial, can you put a F62 in the chat? And I've just got to put my phone on the charger. And Lulu, you need to lay down, sweetheart. You're not going. Down by the leg. And oh my gosh, Desi, what are you doing? I'm coming back. Desi's got to lay right by. He lays right over there and he gets like, well, spitty. Leave it alone. I got to put my phone on the charger. Did I do that? Okay, Desi, you can go back here. You scared me. You scared me, sis. You're just like Zozo. You love to go right over there. Okay. So let's see who's watching. I'm going to look if they're like an F63 in there. Let me see. Well, Scooter's got an F. You're behind. You're behind in the trial. You must be very out of it to not respond to a sternal rub. Well, yeah, he was. I don't think he ever regained consciousness. I've seen a little, but tuning in here for the update. So Monday, they're going to continue with witnesses. I don't know. I mean, she's already in for the Ponzi scheme. It would seem there is a lot of circumstantial evidence, but is there too much reasonable doubt? I don't know. We haven't seen the whole thing. I think the consensus is like she's not like the defense attorney said. She's not somebody probably you'd want to have over for dinner or something, but that doesn't make her a murderer. But I think that maybe some people feel she's not, it gives her the whole Ponzi scheme thing and what she had to gain. Now, a lot of people are asking about life insurance. So I'm going to look that up now because I've had a lot of questions of whether she had life insurance on him. So I want to look that up. And if you have any other questions that you want me to look up, I will. Okay, but let me look this up about life, if she had life insurance on him. Okay, so here's something. Wait a second. Oh, my glasses are so freaking dirty. It's not even funny. I'm not seeing anything right away about life insurance. And they didn't put it in their opening statements or anything that, oh, it's life insurance at all. They said that he just asked too many questions. So I don't think it's life insurance. You would think that if she was going to do that, she might have got some life insurance for him. I don't know, being that if it really was. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing about our life insurance there. That's interesting, though. But here's something from 2022. In the year 2022. All right, let's see here. This is okay, so she pled guilty to operating a $2.5 million, so it's 11 people, 2.5 million. I think I might have said 2.4, 2.5. $2.5 million Ponzi scheme. She told the Raleigh County Circuit Court judge that she was not guilty of murdering her late husband, 38-year-old Michael Cochran. The West Virginia Medical Examiner's Office first listed his manner of death as natural, but they ordered that Michael's body be exhumed. State officials have since changed the manner of death to undetermined. Her trial date is scheduled for June 6, 2022, with a preliminary hearing on May 18th. But that's not the case. That didn't happen. So let's see here. I don't see anything mentioning life insurance. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, an Alabama creative, if you're around, Brooke, would you please do me a favor and check your email? That would be wonderful. I have a message for you. Thank you. Oh, and Mo, if you're around listening, would you please check your email? I have a message for you too. Okay. How am I blurry? I'm not blurry. My background is blurry. I'm not blurry. It's focused on me and not my background. Look. It's my background that's blurred. Like, don't you see? This is a background blur. It means it focuses on my face. That means whatever I put by my face focuses. If I put it over here, it's blurry. Do you see the difference? It's called a background blur. It focuses on my face. So anything by my face is going to be totally in focus. If I put it over here, it blurs. Do you see it? It's called a background blur. So, I don't have any video that's blurred. I just showed you. That's because you're supposed to be focused on me, not stuff in my background. Which, you know what? We're going to try something right now because I've got a little surprise. You just reminded me I have a little surprise and I want to see how it works. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to come back with a surprise. Hold on a minute. Whoa. All right, let me see how this is crazy. Wow. Okay. Okay, now I don't know how this is going to be. Let's see. Oh, what she looks like now? Yes, I will. Now watch. This is supposed to be, hold on a minute. Because you know when you try to use the, watch, the things where there's, which is the one where there's this stuff in my background? Not a whiteboard, not a breakout room. Is it the app? Where's the virtual backgrounds? Okay. Now what I think, see, it still does it though. Wait a minute. I thought the reason like stuff pixelates was because I didn't have that green thing behind my head. But how come now it's still doing that? Like my chair is still coming up. Why is it doing that? I don't know. I have to play with it. Because that's why I got this big thing. Like, who wants that big thing if it's not doing it? But it's still doing it. Maybe not as much. It does on a lot of people's colors. See, every time I see people with it, I don't see their things pixelated, and I get so angry. I don't get angry. I just wonder how they do it. Let's see. Oh, let's do a room, okay? Depends on the color overlay. I feel like I'm in the bathroom. They have a lot of different ones since the last time we've done this. I'm going to get the picture for you, White Angel. I haven't forgotten. I just have to get... Look at this. This looks vintage. Yeah, I'm just sitting in this dingy hotel room. All right, I'm going to get it for you, White Angel. I'm going to show you what she looks like now, okay? I don't know why these are all coming up so freaking small. She actually looks like someone I know. But the person I know is nice. But she really looks like someone I know. In you know, in my life over here. But the person I know is really nice. Hey, what you doing? Don't do that. Hey, stop. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? Okay, let me go back to you guys. Welcome in, everybody. I'm at the Mountaintop Manor now, yeah. Did you see her, White Angel? This is too formal for me. I can't do this. Why can't I do something else? They used to have really nice home ones, but I don't know what they did. They've got me up against a brick wall. She's hit a brick wall. People, she's up against the wall. So, how about roses? Roses will make them sleepy. Yeah, oh, you're talking about that. Yeah, she looks a lot different, White Angel. All right, so do you want to look at some other news now in the world here? Let's see, because there's really not much more with that trial, but I'll look at some other true crime stuff. Okay, let's go back on this Brad Pitt story, which I call absolute BS on. I do. I just feel like it's a BS story. That I think it's a scam within a scam. You want to know the truth? That's what I think. So they say that a French woman was swindled out of $800,000 by scammers posing as Brad Pitt, who made her believe she was dating him and that he needed help paying for medical care. And I need Evie to watch this because, number one, if they think she has that Keanu Reeves guy, friends, who thinks she's getting married to Keanu Reeves. Okay, so a paper, so French outlets like and UK papers reported that a woman identified only as Anne. So great, you can't fact check who she is. And she just happens to have deleted all of her social media. Because she's so embarrassed. Yeah, well, this Anne spoke to them and said that listen. They have since removed the interview from their website, the French television show outlet, after a flood of online ridicule. Because I think everybody can see that this is a fraud within a fraud. Anne reportedly told the French station that she was contacted online by someone claiming to be Brad Pitt's mother, saying, "It's a woman like you that my son needs." Get out of here. Where's the text message? Where is the text message? Why did they contact her? Why? Come on, this is so stupid. Despite expressing skepticism, the woman kept in contact before being messaged by someone posing as the actor. At first I said to myself that it was fake, and it was ridiculous. Come on, lady, please. But I'm not used to social media, and I don't really understand what was happening to me. The woman said she sent nearly $10,000 when the fake account said it needed her to pay a customs tariff so she could receive gifts he claimed to have sent to her. Okay, yeah, right. Sure. She has $10,000. She's going to just throw it out there because he sent stuff, right? There are so few men who write you this kind of thing. I liked the man I was talking to. He knew how to talk to women. It was always very well done. Very well done? That's an interesting way to say it, right? Very well done? Interesting. Interesting. Very well done. Okay, so these are some of the pictures that he showed. This guy doesn't even look like Brad Pitt. This guy doesn't look like Brad Pitt. This guy doesn't look like Brad Pitt. Come on. And this guy looks like... Who's the guy that this looks like? He looks like some guy in something we've seen. I'm trying to think who it is, and I can't think of it, but definitely not Brad Pitt. After reportedly telling the scammer that she had recently divorced her husband, she sent almost... do they have... I want to see wire transfers of this money, Anne, because I don't believe you. She had recently divorced her husband. She sent almost all of her $775,000 divorce settlement, about $798,000, after the fake Brad Pitt said he developed kidney cancer and needed a loan because his bank accounts were locked as a result of his ongoing divorce proceedings with Angelina Jolie. Yeah, okay, honey. Keep it up. This is really... Anne, please. The TV station reported that the woman was sent AI-generated images of Brad Pitt's face over men in hospital beds. When Anne read that Pitt was in a relationship with another woman, the scammers reportedly sent something denying the reports. Eventually, that's the same thing that Keanu Reeves guy said. Eventually, it was reported... She told the media station that she read more about Brad Pitt and the supposed girlfriend and accepted that she had been scammed. Really? Right. Anne has since filed a lawsuit and a police inquiry has been opened. Where's the lawsuit? Where's the link to it? The media has now removed the interview, and the Times reported that the outlet did so to protect her from a wave of harassment she has received. Okay. I don't believe it at all. I don't believe it at all. I don't believe it at all. Do they have this where this money went out of her account? I haven't heard one person say they've seen any proof of this. Where do these text messages come on? This sounds like a joke. I'm sorry. No, I don't believe it. I'm entitled to my opinion, and that is it. You're entitled to yours. Put down right now if you believe this or you think the woman was scamming with another scam. I believe she was. Let me see what you guys say. Was she scamming with another scam? What do you think? Scooter says nuts. I say she's scamming with another scam. That's what I say. I don't know why I can't get the other virtual backgrounds. I used to have really nice ones. Now they're all like modernistic, or they're $50-50. I don't believe it. I don't think she sent $800,000. I don't think she sent her entire divorce settlement, and I'm sorry. And if she did, I don't know. Anne? She's known only as Anne. I could call them up right now. Yeah, hi. My name is, Leslie. I don't want to give my last name. I'm so embarrassed. Thought I was getting married to Keanu Reeves. I sent him everything. Sent him all of everything I have. And then somebody said Keanu Reeves has a girlfriend, and I told the Keanu, and he said, no, it's just for publicity's sake. And then he said, we're getting married. I need you to send me more money because my money's all tied up. I'll pay you back. I'm good for it. So I sent him more money. And then I took out a home equity loan. And then I found out I'd been scammed. And now I've removed all my social media and I'm going into hiding. All right, anyway. I've seen others do the same, so I'm a maybe. Hard. I know, hard. Okay, so do we do the word puzzle now? What are we doing? Let's do the word puzzle. And then Scooter, stay tuned. We're going to open up that menu. Don't leave. We're going to continue the conversation about that restaurant. And if you don't know what we're talking about, you need to go back into the other video before this, okay? We were talking about a restaurant. Shout out. Shout out. Daily puzzle. It's the daily puzzle. I think we just had this. Kevin, I had this puzzle last night. Or one very similar to it. What did I just do? Huh. I got it. I did that all by myself, sis. But you guys did good in the chat. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to show you the menu. Do you want to see the menu? Do you want to see the menu? The menu, the menu. I'll show you the menu. To where Scooter and I went. I will show you. I will show you. Okay, here's where we went, okay? I'm going to show it to you. I think we looked at this many times when we were making like food choices, and we just never got there. So we got there. Let's look at this, okay? This is an Edisto Island food experience unlike any other. It's a little time for this menu to come up here, huh? Come on now. Come on now, you can do it. You can do it. This is not the menu. All right, let's try to find it. Discover our menu. Why is it doing that? That's weird. Okay, let's look at this. Eddingsville Grocery Restaurant and Bar is built on the foundation dining out should be special, and we carry this principle into everything that we do. Eddingsville Grocery Restaurant and Bar's food has been directly influenced. Let me make this a little larger. Has been, oh shite. Okay. Has been directly influenced by many of South Carolina's most notable chefs, including the late Louis Osteen, not to mention the heavy influence of our mothers and grandmothers along the way, all wonderful Southern culinary artists in their own right. Low country inspired cuisine is our specialty, created with ingenuity and passion, inspired by the fantastic flavors of both of Carolinas. We take great pride in improving upon our favorite Southern dishes in classically and new and creative ways. Dining out should be memorable. The staff and management of Eddingsville Grocery Restaurant and Bar aim to please. And they did. They gave her free birthday. Fresh local seafood, barbecue, Boston butt and ribs. Well, that's what you had. Didn't you have ribs? You had ribs, and I had the barbecue that was not on the bone, right? Local shrimp, North Carolina blue crab, flounder, oysters, and more. Boston butt and ribs with your choice of homemade sauces, including Cheerwine barbecue sauce, vinegar pepper sauce, or Carolina sweet mustard. Famous burgers made to order, po' boys with your choice of seafood, salad, soup, and a great kids menu. Okay? I had a crab cake at one of the eateries. I wanted more of a club crab or a lobster cake. Okay. It's very cozy when you're eating in there. Okay, that's what it's like. Now let's see why it's not showing us the freaking menu, because I'm going to have to go somewhere else to get the menu. Less than a 5-minute drive from the state park on the Edisto Beach entrance. See? Every time it brings me here. It's crazy. It doesn't go to the right place. So I'm going to have to get the menu in another area and somewhere else. Probably have to go to their Facebook page. Okay, so here's some reviews if you want to. Oh, look, they have shrimp and grits. That can't be. Oh, this is from 2 years ago, so let's see where he went. Wow. Okay, there's the oysters. I think you had ribs, Scooter. I really do think you had ribs when we ate there. I believe you had ribs. Okay, I'm going to try to find the menu now. Okay, do you want to hear some reviews of the place? Okay, this is from September of 24. And they said couples, I don't know. We both had the crab cake sandwich with fries and a sweet iced tea. Very good. The fries were just right. Our waitress was friendly and engaging. We were hoping to get some she crab soup, but it was not ready. But I heard from others it is very good. Another one said, May 2024, that's when we were there, couples. Had not been in several months and made a return trip, and it was worth it. I had a veggie plate with butter beans, hash, and rice and grits. I will say I am a mustard sauce purist, but the hash and rice was one of my favorite items I've had in a very long time. My next visit will be soon, and it will be a large bowl of hash and rice and hush puppies. My wife had the crab cakes, and the serving was enough for 2 people. They were also outstanding. Service was professional and perfectly timed. They tempted us with dessert and offered a slice of key lime cake. All I can say is, wow. Okay, let's see. Whaley's, Presley's. All right, let's see if we can get a menu here, okay? Menu. It ranks. Where the freak is the menu? Hopefully I can get it over here. I'm on their Facebook page. Let me see if I can get it over here. I'm going to tell them their menu doesn't open. Your menu doesn't open, you freaks. They had a prime rib on Friday. It was in December. Okay. Let me see if I can get their menu. About. Mentions. Reviews. Followers. Photos. It will not. Can you believe that it won't give me the menu? Isn't that crazy? I want the menu just like everyone. I don't understand. It's doing the craziest thing that I've ever seen. And probably... Oh my gosh, what is wrong with this? Okay, I really wanted to show you the menu and I can't do it. Alright, it keeps bringing me to this stupid thing. Hold on a minute, maybe if I do this. Hold on, I'm going to try it again. Oh, I finally got the menu to come up. Oh my gosh. It was, you don't know what it was doing. I'll explain it to you later. Menu, summer of 2024. Well, that's not good. But that's when Scooter and I were there. So you'll see what we got to pick. Snacks to share. So they have the she crab soup, which is blue crab, fresh cream, milk, spices, crab stack, and sherry. Bowl of that is $10. The Frampton Inlet shrimp, local shrimp, sauteed in olive oil, butter, garlic, thyme, palmetto dark beer, crystal hot sauce, Worcester, pepper flakes, and Texas toast. Adlu cornmeal, fried chicken livers. This is what Scooter got. Served with Creole, honey mustard, and Texas toast points. Eddingsville oyster Rockefeller fried oysters topped with cream collards with Parmesan cheese over buttered grits topped with North Carolina country ham. Deep fried oysters, lightly breaded, served with tartar sauce and lemon. Barbecue sliders, hickory smoked Boston butt, chopped, served with your choice of house-made vinegar, pepper, or Carolina sweet mustard sauce on mini buns. Hush puppies, house-made with Atkinson's Mill cornmeal and sweet onion, served with honey butter. Hot bangin' shrimp. People were having the hot bangin' shrimp. They loved it. Lightly breaded fried shrimp with a sriracha blend drizzled with yum yum sauce. Pimento cheese, house-made, served with crackers. Okay, that's the snacks. Sandwiches and burgers, all served with your choice of one side, lettuce, tomato, onion upon request. Grocery burger, 7 ounces, chuck toasted sesame seed buns, single, 12, double, 16. And you can get these burger toppings. Po' boy sandwich, served on toasted French bread with tomatoes, shredded lettuce, and pickles, your choice of shrimp, oyster, or flounder. Barbecue sandwich, chopped Boston butt, smoked in our own smokehouse, $12. Crab cake sandwich, jumbo lump and sweet claw blue crab meat, sauteed with our blend of seasonings, served on grilled Texas toast with lettuce and tomato. Philly cheesesteak sandwich, thinly shaved beef, served on a New Orleans hoagie roll with white cheddar and grilled peppers and onions au jus, 12. BLT, a classic bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich, 10. Fish taco, quesadilla, shrimp, chicken, ground beef. Let me go up here. Eddingsville seafood platter includes flounder, shrimp, oysters, scallops, deviled crab, served fried or grilled with 2 sides. A you pick platter, choose from shrimp, oysters, flounder, or deviled crab, served fried or grilled. Blackened grouper, topped with deviled crab béarnaise sauce, served over ad bleu grits with one side. Mary Susan's crab cakes, 2 lump and sweet. We never tried the crab cakes there, Scooter. We should have. Claw blue crab meat, sautéed with our blend of seasonings. Fishing Creek shrimp and grits, local tender shrimp, sautéed in olive oil and butter, roasted tomatoes, garlic, onions, celery, sweet red peppers, North Carolina country ham, a touch of seafood stock, and cream over these ad bleu grits. Shrimp and blue crab scampi. That sounds good. Shrimp and blue crab scampi. Sautéed with capers, garlic, tomato, basil, pesto, butter, white wine, and cream over thin spaghetti. Shrimp Creole, local shrimp simmered in a rich tomato sauce over rice. I used to love shrimp Creole. Scallops, St. Pierre Creek, pan-seared scallops over thin spaghetti in Scotch whiskey shallot cream sauce, sun-dried tomato, and North Carolina country ham. Salads, a house salad. Mix lettuce, tomato, cucumber, carrot, onions, croutons. Add to any salad grilled salmon, grilled shrimp, fried oysters, and grilled chicken. Classic Caesar, hearts of romaine, shaved, Parmesan cheese, and crouton. Salad dressing, Caesar, blue cheese, Thousand Island ranch, French, and oil and vinegar. Sides, you can get red rice, ad bleu grits, hush puppies, house-made hash and rice, sweet potato fries, butter beans, stewed yellow squash and onions, French fries, potato salad, coleslaw. I don't know why you want the menu for 2023. Why would you want the menu from 2023? Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. Did we go through 2 pages? Okay, let me see what you guys are saying or doing about this. Debbie says, lobster is my second. Kevin Leonard. Kevin Leonard says, to Scooter, I love scallops and lobster tail. Has a sweet meat type. Taste very good. Then Kevin Leonard says, crab cakes sound good. Yeah, they do. We should try them there. We should, because we've tried them at Whaley's. Edosto Burger at the Waterfront Restaurant. Best burger I ever had. Candied bacon and horseradish. Well, you might like it better here. You don't know. Right? You don't know. Now let's see if there's any news about Whaley's changing their shrimp and grits. Okay, I'm going to try to see if I want to see if somebody said. Okay, I'm looking at shrimp and enough already. Well, look at this. Well, would you look at this? No. Don't look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look what I have. Low Country. Oh, get over there, you stupid thing. Melted Parmesan and cheddar. The Low Country bounty of briny shrimp, silky and creamy grits, shrimp and grits are coastal comfort food at its best. This simple entree has Low Country origins, with the earliest makers stirring fresh catch into the day first bubbling pots of grits. Yes, this was originally a breakfast dish. After a 1985, get out of here, we don't want to see this now. After a 1985 Craig Claiborne piece in the New York Times put the Southern dish in the national spotlight, variations, complex and varied, have graced menus across the country. In this take from Robert Sterling of Charleston's Hominy Grill, well, we're going to have to check the Hominy Grill. It all begins with grits. Take your pick of white or corn varieties, but always choose stone ground over instant if you want the unmatched creamy texture of top-notch grits. Tossing shrimp in flour punches up its crispness, and the reserve of bacon fat in the pan adds another layer of juicy flavor to the shrimp and grits dish. Finish with a shake or two of Tabasco to your liking and garnished with diced scallions over your platter of the Low Country best. I don't know, that still doesn't look exactly, but I asked them, why did Whaley's changed? I still like the other one. It's still good, but it's... All right, let's see here. Well, you want to hear something? Some people from New Zealand didn't like Whaley's, and they said don't bother. They were having a special on shrimp and grits with crusty bread. Well, the shrimp was really good. The grits were a little... So why don't you like it? Let me see why they don't like Whaley's. They probably just don't like the... Okay. Went to Whaley's for dinner. This is somebody writing, oh, look at this. This is from 2014. Oh, my goodness. 2014, get out of here. Okay. 2014, best food on Edisto Island. Why are the latest reviews are from October of 2014? Oh, no. Hold on a minute. Okay. Here's the new ones. October, a day trip to Edisto. Somebody said, from Charleston, came to Edisto for the day with my parents, who are visiting from Athens, Georgia. Restaurant is located in an old gas station, which was neat. The service was slow, but it seemed as though they were low-staffed. The atmosphere was okay. Lots of tables in a small space, but well configured. They did have a full bar area. The bathrooms were outside and very tight. Definitely not handicapped accessible. The food was fantastic. My dad said the wings were the best he's had in a while. The rest of us got seafood. Breading was very light. Stayed on the food, cooked perfectly, great portions. The rounds man's combo is enough for 2 people easily. Next time, I will probably just get the raw fries, which are homemade chips, instead of paying $3 for fries or grits, although the grits were very good. Okay. Here's another review of Whaley's. This is from August of 2024. This nondescript restaurant was established in 1948 and is a well-known favorite of locals. We arrived at 6 p.m. and ate dinner there. We did not have to wait for a table, which was unusual. The staff is friendly, and the service was excellent. Emily was our waitress. We were hungry after hiking Botany Bay and chose to order the Round Man seafood platter. How come we've never seen the Round Man seafood platter? Though we had seafood platters there our first time there, Scooter. Do you remember when we sat outside? I think we had seafood platters, or we had picked 2. But I don't remember the Round Man, which was enough for the 2 of us. It consists of large fried shrimp, fried oysters, a large crab cake, and 2 large pieces of fried flounder. Does anybody remember seeing that? I don't. Served with homemade coleslaw and raw fries, which are homemade potato chips, thick and delicious. All the seafood was amazingly delicious, even the flounder. Whaley's also serves beer and wine, and they have a full bar. A great restaurant for all the family. Family is people. Family is love. And now do you want to hear a negative one? From May of 2024, this is when we were there. Maybe someone will mention us in here because we were very disappointed in this restaurant. We waited an hour to be seated. We ordered prime rib sandwiches. There was probably 30 cents worth of steakum type meat on the 6-inch sub roll. It was totally dry, and the au jus tasted like brown water. We will definitely not be back. Also noted, you cannot get a glass of water. A bottle of water is $3. Yes, but you get a souvenir bottle. I understand this island has problems with their drinking water. I do not understand why they don't have some type of filtration system that would allow the restaurant to serve regular tap water. Oh my goodness. Here's another one from the same time period, and we were there too. It may be an upgraded bar, but it has the best service and food on the island by far. The fishing fresh, and you can opt for a wonderful blackened style instead of fried for most fish. We split the round man plate. I don't even remember this. And it was more than enough for two. The wings are crisp and nice without any greasy taste. Service was excellent. No pretension and no BS, like many other establishments. Just good food. Not loud, not rude, as other places we've been to. Consistently good. There was a woman there. Some woman with brown hair kept calling her Scooter. Sorry. Someone could mention it. April. We frequented Whaley's for years every time we visit Edisto. We love it. And we have lots of good memories. Coming back in August won't be the same without George. Uh-oh, what happened to George? I think George died or something, didn't he? But we will still go and enjoy. Oh, it was on the menus, wasn't it? Love that we can eat outside since we sometimes have our dog with us. Oh, somebody had a bad experience here in September of 2023. Worst smash burgers ever. The bun was actually crunchy hard on the bottom. The patties were crispy, charred, and black, and tasted like the grill hasn't been cleaned in over a year. The fries, can't you just tell? This is like Sebastian Maniscalco. He goes like, you go to a restaurant, and then you have something bad, and you go running home to write a review. You sound like miserable people. That's what I think that's what he said. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Sounds like the grill hasn't been cleaned in a year. The fries were cold and hard, like someone had tried to reheat them a day later. We are not tourists and won't be back. Worst meal we have ever had at Whaley's. Maybe it was a bad day, sir. Okay, let's try this. I can't believe nobody's mentioned they changed the shrimp and grits. Disappointing service. We waited to be acknowledged, almost deciding to leave. Eventually had a waitress appear, and then learned that much of the menu was only available during dinner. 3 waitresses hung out while we tried to ask a question. I'm not begging to spend my money when there are other choices. We left. Here, listen to the title of this. No a good experience. Arrived at 3:15, got seated at 3:50. Yeah, so no one greeted us. Well, somebody must have, because how'd you get seated? Or The couple that was before us. Servers kept walking by, avoiding eye contact as if we did not exist. Well, maybe that's in your head. It's your perception. It's your prerogative. 2 more couples arrived after us, and no one greeted them. Meanwhile, 4 empty tables sat ready, but now 8 of us were waiting. After about 20 minutes, a person came to check-in area and began to sign in the couples that had arrived after us. We had to explain to her that they were not there first. Oh, that must... We were here first. We were here first. Okay, and the one couple that arrived before us was first and we were second. Shouldn't the greeter be trained? See, this is to ask the 4 couples who was there first. Oh my gosh, you're second, etc., and not make assumptions on who was in that order. Then, while the 4 tables sat empty, we waited 20 more minutes. The crab bisque was average. BLT was cold and soggy, and the fries were cold and very, very old, definitely not fresh, would not return, and the host needs to be better trained. Yeah, I don't think they're sweating it, okay? Unbelievable. Most of the reviews are good. Nice beach place. Cool with name label water bottles, but was not told that they were $2 each. Did not think much of the crab stuffed shrimp, wrapped in bacon. Shrimp was too small to stuff. Very little crab meat, and the bacon overwhelmed tasting the crab meat. What? However, the half-pound steamed shrimp were awesome, large in size, mostly easy to peel, and plump and tasty. I should have ordered a full pound. I was told the coleslaw was homemade, and it was superb. I also ordered some to take home, and not least was my server, Caroline, was simply the best, even though the restaurant was super busy, pleasant and attentive. I want to be in her section on my next visit. And this lady said twice in a week. Over the course of a week, this is the place we went back to again. Excellent quality local cuisine served with a beach vibe. Our waitress was MIA at the end of our meal. Kind of weird. However, the bar picked up where she left off eventually. The place is packed and cranking it out. Oh, listen to this review. I walked in for a late lunch. It was busy, but not overcrowded. I was dressed reasonably nice. Somebody said, "Sit anywhere." Then they realized I was on my own. Others were seated and greeted next to me. A local even told the waitress, "Hey, this guy hasn't been served." Nada. After 15 minutes of sitting there, I left, never to return. I've been coming to Edisto for over 30 years. Never experienced that before. The food is okay, I've eaten there before, but not worth being treated like dirt just because I'm not going to generate a huge bill. If you don't want to serve me, just have the decency to say so. Okay, yeah, I would like to analyze some of these reviews. You can clearly see like how some of these people are. Okay, like everything is a slight to them. Oh my gosh, I think you could tell a lot about their relationships and maybe why he's alone. I don't know, I'm just saying. Man. Here's another one. Whaley's was a whopper of a mistake. We went there based on some info that was wrong. What might that be? Things might have been better some other time, but 1, short-staffed, 2, fries ordered with the burger were cold and tasteless. I switched to potato chips, which appeared to be made in-house, which was good. The lettuce for the burger was some weird stalk-like vegetable, and it was carelessly put on the sandwich. I didn't eat. Burger was decent. Others in our group ordered other items, but no one felt their food was worth eating completely or taking as a leftover. If our experience is what other travelers experience, then I'm sure Whaley's just figures people won't come back a second time. Really? Which is fine because they got the money for one overpriced meal out of people. Oh boy, you sound delightful. Okay, so anyway, that's about it for the day, guys. I don't know. Tomorrow is tomorrow. Today is today. It's not promised. I think I had lots of good food last year. Me too. A little lady puts the baby bottle. Whoa, whoa, right? I love it. Oh my gosh. But no, Sebastian Maniscalco, if you don't watch Sebastian Maniscalco, he's so funny. He is so freaking funny. Though Kevin and I tried to watch a trailer with his movie, and I said, no, I don't like that movie. Look at my hair at the bar. That lady's smoking on my hair over there. She's not supposed to be smoking on my hair, and then my hair smells like cigarettes. What has Gypsy been up to lately? Well, I'll tell you. I'm glad you asked. She's been giving some advice on having her baby right away, and apparently she made a video where she said that it was Christy's idea that they do that picture with the back of the baby's head, because she said, why don't you just take a picture and sell it? You know, why don't you get paid for it? Somebody's going to get a picture sometime, so why don't you just take a picture and sell it so you get the money? And Gypsy outed her for saying that. Can't stop looking at my hair at the bar. Okay. There's not much going on. There's not much. There's still like people that say she didn't have a baby. There's no baby. It's when is she going to be pregnant again? Yada 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 yada. Who cares? So what? Who cares? So what? Who cares? Really? Let her go into seclusion. All right, let's see what else. That's about, let me just see if there's not too much going on. Let's see if there's any entertainment news that maybe we want to talk about celebrity for a minute. There's like not much going on. And there's like nothing that YOU thing is still on. I only watched a little bit of the first season when my daughter had me watching it, and then I never watched it. Now, I want to do, okay, there's something to talk about with the sister wives, which are not really sister wives anymore. And Bucky knows that too. She watched the sister wives. I used to watch the sister wives, but I don't watch TV anymore. That's my problem. Okay. Christine Brown, now she got married, right? She said that life looks a little different these days. In a recent episode of Rogue Energy Podcasts, Christine and Janelle discussed their lives after leaving polygamy. So they have their own podcast now? When it comes to staying in contact with their former sister wives, Mary and Robin, Christine revealed her relationship with them is completely in the past. I haven't talked to Mary or Robin for years, and it's funny. We'll just keep it like that. I don't need to develop a relationship with them. Love is better multiplied than divided. We love this. We love it. What a crock. This was, love is better multiplied than divided. We just love it. Love it. Now they don't even talk to each other. Okay. Christine even confessed that the only sister wife she invited to her recent wedding to David Woolley was Janelle, who said it would have been awkward for Mary or Robin to attend. A great thing about being older when you get married is that you really only have to invite the people that you really want there. There's no obligatory invitations that go out to some Uncle Bob or Uncle Jeb, but you're like, I really don't want him there. He's gonna blah, 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 blah. He always does this, blah, 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 blah. We didn't have to. We only invited our closest friends. She continued telling Janelle, and you're one of our closest friends. I'm not friends with Cody or Mary or Robin, and so I didn't have to. I only had to invite who I wanted to. Janelle echoed Christine's sentiments, saying their lives have changed since fans first saw them married to Cody Brown. While she still speaks to Mary occasionally, she explained that they have all gone in different directions in life. Janelle said, and I quote, I've had some interactions with Mary, and I think she's been really happy. She's been living her own life. Do you know what I mean? So we've been working cohesively to sort of get this property situation settled, which has been nice. I've not had any interaction with Robin. I haven't sought her out. I don't really overlap her in any part of my life. Overlap her. Janelle is currently working out a deal with Cody, Robin, and Mary regarding a property they all bought in Flagstaff, Arizona before splitting. Christine, who was also part of that original purchase, sold her share of it to Cody for just $10. Wow. In 2022, in an effort to distance herself and the family. Once they reach a deal, Janelle admitted she probably won't be in contact with any of them again. It's not part of the family requirement. There's not a whole lot of reason to have relationships with these people. We're so different. I still want to have a great relationship with Mary's child. I really do hope someday that there will be some reconciliation between our little pod. You know what I mean? And Robin's kids? But I don't know. Christine agreed, adding that the tragedy of what happened is losing contact with Robin's kids. And while the women have pulled away from Cody and Robin, who are still married, Mary also left the family in 2023. Janelle noted that although she doesn't have that much in common with Mary, there's no bad blood. I'm grateful for the personal growth that it brought. I had to learn to find my own way. I had to learn who I was as a person. I didn't have to be always comparing. I knew my worth, and I knew what it was. But then you also have to learn how to accommodate all the different personalities. And that's the wonderful thing. It's a challenge. Yeah, great. Oh, boy. Okay, let me see this. Now we got something from Tori Spelling. Remember I said Candy Spelling lost her home, and was it the home? Well, look, Tori Spelling's speaking out now. Tori Spelling, 51, has a podcast called Miss Spelling. Wow. She said she and her 5 kids had fled their home last week. Doesn't she have a set of twins? While the fires were raging and their home was not destroyed by the flames. They had fled their home last week while the fires were raging, and though their home was not destroyed by the flames, the family endured a lot while escaping. When we evacuated and fled, we did the best we could. I said, in 30 minutes or less, we packed up 6 lives and 3 animals. I don't know how we did it, honestly. She grabbed a few sentimental items before she fled, including a 1985 jacket from her elementary school, a seashell made it, her uncle had given her, and a couple of her crystals for good energy. Her family piled into her car, and they were stuffed to the brim with their belongings and their pets. We packed everyone in. Everyone was saying, "I can't move, I can't breathe." And my daughter said, "Mom, you're not going to be able to see out the back. I mean, I don't even know how we got ourselves packed into that car. It was like Tetris on the next level, and not in a good way. It was just jammed in. Jam on it." Okay. Where's her 5th kid? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 5th kid? As they got on the road, she found herself driving right into the fire, which made her kids even more worried. I looked and we could see the fires. Smoke was coming through the vents, and I said to the kids, "Everyone grab a t-shirt, put it over your mouth, hold your breath, and we're driving right through it." And they panicked. So we were literally driving on the freeway, my kids covering their faces with t-shirts, holding their breath. I couldn't help but be like, I've seen this movie. But we drove through, we drove past, the kids were able to breathe again. Okay, let me see here. Oh, here we go. "It's not my story to tell, but I know it's been out in the press that my mother's beach house burned down. The morning I found out, I didn't want to believe it. I've been in touch." Oh, I want to show that picture of Malibu houses on the... "I've been in touch with my mom. She's processing it a lot. She said that she and her brother, Randy Spelling, are super grateful for the memories from the beach house, which her parents, Candy and Aaron Spelling, owned for 50 years, and her mother had moved into following Aaron's death in 2006, and the sale of Tori's childhood home, the Spelling Mansion. I think our family as a whole, and my mother and brother, would attest to this. The greatest tragedy about losing that home was losing the memories with my dad. It was my dad's favorite place in the whole world. All right, let's see something. I'm going to try to look. I want to show you the picture I'm talking about with the Scooter asked me to show it before, and I'm going to show it now. The picture I'm talking about. I'm going to show you. Okay. This may be... Right, I can get over there. Tell me, please explain to me how those houses could have been that close to the ocean, especially when you're getting down here. How in the world? Is that high tide? Is that low tide? How could they be that close to the ocean? Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, man. Now, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello? Just popping. How about now? Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh. You hear me now? Okay. When did the popping noise go on? Did you hear me say anything about this? How those could be that close to the ocean? And what the heck are you saying? You showed White Angel your middle. How did you show her your middle? How did Kevin show White Angel his middle? Hi, Murder of Crows. Hi, Heart Made Wise. Hi, Painted Black. How did Kevin show White Angel his middle? Only how close to ocean. Yeah, look how close to the ocean it is. How can that be? Oh, his middle name. I thought he showed his middle. I'm like, how could he show his middle? I'm going to sneeze. Thank you. What's scary? Because I sneezed? Or that Kevin was showing his middle? He said his middle. He said, I only showed you my middle, and then I removed it. You wonder if they have lost beachfront. I don't know, but that's scary. Okay? And I've seen views like when it goes down here where it's even closer. It's crazy, I think. How could you have that like that? I don't understand that. Oh, I'm sorry, Scooter. You know, when I held my sneezes in, thank you, heart. Thank you very much for saying bless you. And thank you, Murder of Crows. And when Phineas, his middle name is Phineas, White Angel. Kevin Phineas. Don't you like that? Okay. Now, Lulu. You better be leaving him alone, Lulu. Lulu. Hey. Lulu. Okay. Phineas, yes. Anyway, I guess we're going to go. Tomorrow we have an auction. I don't know if I'll be on. Oh, my lovely son, Ethan, brought his mother, with his own money, 3 home balls. So depending on when he has to go out to coach basketball in the morning, but he should be home in the afternoon. And possibly we'll do an unboxing, an unballing. It'll be an unballing. And I've never heard of a name like Phineas. Well, you call them Finn for short. Finnegan. Finnegan and Phineas is just a different version. I don't want to be left in the bar. I don't know why they changed everything. They used to have the nicest, and there must be a way to download the other ones. This is not right. This is not right. I look like I'm on the ceiling. And I thought the green screen was going to prevent this, Kevin, and it didn't. Oh, here's ones that I like, maybe. Maybe more show up when I do things. Maybe it's because I have my glasses. Let me take my glasses off. Auction tomorrow. Yeah, normal time, I'm sure. Who knows? Who knows though? We fly by the seat of our pants. We enjoy to fly by the seat of our pants. We don't like planning a lot of things. Okay? I feel like I'm in my daughter's apartment now. Yours is a little bit lighter. But that window looks like my daughter's apartment. And the brick, she has the exposed brick. Okay. Oh, you know all that. Kevin knows all that. Why, this is a, wow. Who would take a picture with their bed like that? Really? I mean, would you really go live with your bed like that? with a mattress cover on it and no sheets and no... Wow. Okay. That's nuts. That is nuts. I can't be on that. This is nice, except I feel like it's not to scale. And it's interesting. Look, my chair actually looks like I actually look like I'm sitting on a striped chair. Can you see that? But then my other chair comes out. And see, my chair is actually making my hair look bigger because the back of my chair is becoming my head. How do I get back to none? How do I get back to none? Well, I don't know how to get back to none, so that's it. Carolyn, you were so funny. I'm sorry, murderer of crows. I guess that's a good thing. I don't know how to get out of here. I don't know how to stop this. How do I get out of here? Virtual backgrounds. Where's, like, I don't want one. Virtual backgrounds wants to reset. Yes, allow. Now I just have this freaking green screen that looks ridiculous. All right, well, I'm trapped in another room. Let's check out the other what? The other ones. Which ones? The other what? The other backgrounds? No, that's a timer. That's music. That's not. The virtual backgrounds are just there. Look. They're all nature. We've tried those. We used to have things like we could be in meeting groups. But who's going to sit in the front of the mountains? And I'm Heidi and this is my mountain. The Aurora Borealis. Jellyfish, jellyfish. I have trees like this. Beautiful Japanese maples. Okay, so we did nature. Those were interiors. Then there's art, which there's really not much art. And then there's travel. There's not too much travel. Wow, not too much travel. Now who's going to sit like this? That's just stupid. And the balloons here. It's a beautiful day. We've got scooters in that balloon over there, and we've got people at the balloon race. Yeah, very nice. It's high. Is that good? We've got a balloon race. I have to get, White Angel, did you like my hair? I think that Jimmy missed a little bit, but I can touch it up, as Sandy would say. Just do it the next time and put it with some shampoo like that, you know? But, oh, I don't know if I took my probiotics today. So anyway, White Angel, I know you want to play tonight, but I can't do any more backgrounds. I can't do any more trivia, but I will ask you. I'll ask you one question before I leave. Hold on. If I can find my trivia cards. I think I found them. I have Christmas trivia. I'll ask you a Christmas trivia. Hold on. Hold, please. Whichever one. I just got a random stranger car. Hold on, I got my geekies. Okay. Here's the question. What MASH star played Grace Bradley in the best Christmas pageant ever? Now that is a very easy question because, well, I can't tell you why. But go ahead. Does anybody know the answer? Come on. You have to know it. You hated MASH. Okay, great. Green suits me. Oh, thank you, Heart. She's on your team for what? Oh, for trivia? Heart's on your team? It's just Loretta Swit. Yeah, that was easy. You couldn't miss. Isn't she like the only woman on the show? Come on. I'm going to ask you 5 questions and then we're going. So that was question number 1. Question number 2 is, what spectacle highlights Christmas Day in Lima, Peru? Snake killing or bullfighting? What Christmas spectacle highlights Christmas Day in Lima, Peru? Snake killing or bullfighting? Okay, bullfighting, yes. Okay, here's another one. This is number 2. Who is the ruler of the Kingdom of Sweets? Who is the ruler of the Kingdom of Sweets? Who? Bullfighting was right. Heart May was. Who is the ruler of the Kingdom of Sweets? Willy Wonka. That would be wrong. Who is the ruler of the Kingdom of Sweets? I never had dinner tonight. I'm not even hungry. I'm going to bed without dinner. Okay. Hi, Easily Distracted. It's so good to see you, and I want to give you your shout out because you haven't been in here since then. I'm giving shout outs, gratitude for our lovely audience. And Scooter says, audience? Yes, audience. And Easily Distracted, I know you found me at about the time of the Sophie Long case. And you've been here ever since. And you are always in the comments, and you're consistently here. And I like your comments, and you're a very familiar face. You support the channel with a channel membership, which is extremely helpful. And I appreciate everything about you. And I really thank you for coming here and staying here. And you're appreciated and loved, and a very good part of our community. Thank you. It's nice to see you in a live. Thank you. I usually see you in the comments. Okay. It's the Sugar Plum Fairy. And let's see. A Heart Made Wise got it. Okay. This is number 3 of 5 questions. In It's a Wonderful Life, what kind of spirit is Clarence? In A Wonderful Life, what kind of spirit is Clarence? Oh, you're welcome, Easily Distracted. Angel, 2nd class. Well, they didn't say what class, but they said an angel. Yes. Okay, very good. That was question 3. So this is question 4. What color is the most popular Christmas tree color? What color is the most popular Christmas tree color? What color? What color is the most popular Christmas tree color? What color? Green. Green is correct. Green is correct. Yes, green is correct. That's correct. Okay. This is question 5. What family affair? Oh, this is too. No, that's too easy. Oh boy, this is too easy. Hold on. How many times do Polish children receive presents? 2 or 3? How many times do Polish children receive presents? 2 or 3? Yes, you got it right so far. I'm thinking green, but then I'm thinking it's a trick question. That's what I was thinking too, White Angel, that it was a trick question. And I do that a lot. When the answer is like easy in your first choice, and I think it's a trick question, and I go with something else. White Angel is correct. The answer is 2. The answer is 2. And then that would be the show for tonight. And we will now make our way out of the studio. And I have to see what my crazy Lulu is, because she's crazy like a loon tonight. I will see you all later. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. God willing, stay well, be good, be a kind and good person. Don't be a jerk. Anything else? Love you guys. God bless and bye. Thank you for the laughs tonight. It was very fun. Thank you for the good time. We had 2 good lives. They were very fun and enjoyable. All right, everybody? And that's because of you. Thank you for being here. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.